Woo. And on that note, yes. Who loves to feel free? Who loves to feel free to do what they want when they want all the time? Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that would be this girl right here. Glorious, grateful, and gracious day, afternoon, evening. Amazing GS Partners family. Welcome to today's Team Huddle call brought to you by the Synergy Group. My name is Nitza Nakos, and I'm coming to you live from Mexico. That's right, from Mexico. And I have to apologize. I literally just got back to my condo. I was out in the pool swimming. I didn't have a chance to dry my hair, so apologize for the wet hair. But you know what? It's all about being free. And hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm super excited for today's webinar. This is the second time I'm going to do this presentation. I did it already today. We recapped the entire event. I'm going to do it one more time. Now, before we do that, let me open up my text chat. Let me say hi to everybody. Come on, give me some love, everybody. How's everybody doing out there today? Tell me now, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? What's going on? Give me something that's in your heart right now. Were you on today's massive, and I mean massive, game changer? It was called Game Changer for a reason, everybody, because the game has changed. It has absolutely changed in a massive way for GS Partners. This has been coming along for months, as we know, actually since June the 26th. And now we're at the point that we can make that big step. So welcome, good to see everybody. Hello, hey Cora, nice to see you. Big welcome to you, Babs Riggs, hello, and to our entire deaf family from around the world. Good to see you, welcome. Linda Lane is here, welcome Linda. Linda Jones is here, good to see you, Linda. Glad you're feeling excited. Valerie Walton from Tulsa. Hey, I've been to Tulsa. Welcome, Valerie, nice to see you. Welcome. Everywhere and anywhere that you are calling in from, dialing in from, logging in from. We love the text chat. It's so important. It's great feedback. Here's what I just want. Make sure that when you are communicating that you have selected to communicate to everyone and not just the hosts and the panelists, but to everyone. And that way, you know, your voice can also be heard. Everyone. Eugene Arnold from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I've been there as well. I actually drove through Chattanooga. Absolutely gorgeous. Nice to see you, Miss Lakeisha McKnight. Good to see you, Lakeisha, from Chesapeake, Virginia. Now, Virginia is one area I have not yet been to. So definitely looking forward to coming. Mr. Michael Delco, the CEO, constantly empowering others from Atlanta, Georgia. Mr. Delco, thank you so very much for gracing our call here today and for all that you do, certainly leading the field and leading this charge. Shanti McClinton is here. Shanti, make sure that you're communicating with everyone. Mr. Ray Brown, Johnny Green's in the house. Sheila Abrams in the house from California. Yay. Good to see you, Sheila. Jeff Haver, welcome, Jeff. And Sista Pill from Arlington, Texas. Hey, Sista, good to see you. Welcome. Sherby Watkins is also in the house from South Carolina. Welcome, Gloria Wilmore. Welcome, Pamela Dixon. Hey, Pamela, what's going on? Good to see you. Ernest Roberts is in the house. Dr. Rhonda Hill's in the house. Danny James. Danny, how are you? Good to see you. Peter Mark. Oh my goodness, Peter. That's a little bit of a hard one to pronounce, but you know who you are. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Mr. Anthony Hood, Mia Thomas. Welcome. Julio is in the house. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. New Zealand is here. California, USA is here. Canada is here. We got the whole world in the house. So wonderful to be here with everybody. So ladies and gentlemen, listen, get these last moment texts out. You definitely want to. I'm going to get started in about 2 minutes, 120 seconds. We're going to knock this thing out. We're going to get going. I assure you that the time we're going to be spent together is going to be time very well spent. Who was fortunate to be on the big event, the big Game Changer event today? Who was there? If you were just typing me, if you were, go ahead and type in me if you were there, boy. And if you could, you know, comment And I know there's lots of words that can describe how you're feeling after the event. But if you could, give me 1, 2 words, 3 words max. What did it mean to you? What did it mean to you? We all, divine. I love that word. Exciting, reinvigorated, divine, explosive, thrilled, beautiful, game changer. Yes, sir. Me. That means good things are coming to you. Epic. More. Yes, it's all about more. Freedom. Beautiful. What did it mean to you? Blessed. Oh, Cora, beautiful words. Yes, always. Overwhelmed. Matthew, that's why we're here today. You know what? Lots of great information. It was such an important call. Lots of information covered. Here's what we're going to do today. We are going to do a recap, okay? And this is being broadcasted into the GS Partners Facebook group. So tag your teams, make sure everybody sees this. Here's something that I want to tell you about the event. The event was magnificent because it brought together the 2 most important things that people want to know. Number 1, people want to know vision. Am I right? They want to know vision. Where are we going? So they want to know, where are we going to be 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now? And that was covered. And actually a lot of the event spoke to where we will be 6 months, a year, 2 years from now. I would say 75% of the event was really, delivered that vision. And I implore you, I ask you to take the time, if, watch the event again and again and again, so that you can take in the vision. Because when we understand the vision, we feel powerful, right? We have sight. We know where we're going. When we know where we're going, it's much easier to get there, right? So that was the majority of the event. But I'll tell you, 25% of the material that was covered is now time, meaning now, today, tomorrow, and next 30 days. So what I'm going to do, for the interest of time, I'm not going to repeat the entire event. It wouldn't make sense to do that because you can go and watch it. I'm going to break down, I'm going to take that important 25%, okay? What does it mean for us now? I'll cover a little bit of the big stuff, but not a lot, because I really want to focus with you on what it means now for you today, tomorrow, next 30 days. Because guys, let me tell you, we have got a window of opportunity here that will set you up for 2022. And who wants to make 2022 the most incredible year of their life? Are you ready to do that, everybody? Are you ready? Listen, I'm not just talking words. Who's plugged into the crypto space? Who's seeing, who understands that we are kind of in the midst of a big bull run? And who here, I love this question, who here missed the last one? Who here had Bitcoin? Maybe you bought some Bitcoin, I don't know when, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10 years ago, but you sold it early. You never saw your Bitcoin ever hit the 10s and 20s and 30s and 50s and 60,000s. Yeah. Well, that's the case for a lot of people. Or if you're like me, you missed the whole run. Yeah, you didn't quite get in on time, or you didn't quite understand. We've been positioned, and we are being positioned thanks to GS Partners. We get paid in Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, and now G999 to promote the G999 blockchain, everyone. We've been accumulating Bitcoin, have we not? For the past year, we've been accumulating Ethereum for the past year. We've been being paid in these 2 great assets. Yeah, we're in the midst of a big bull run, everyone, that's going to change lives. Now, how many of you have been plugged into the space enough, or hearing, maybe you're hearing some buzzwords, or maybe you've follow a certain, YouTuber or influencer, but how many of you understand enough, even if it's like this little bit, to know that the money in the crypto space is flowing to NFT, gaming, DeFi, and now what's the next big one? Metaverse. NFT, gaming, DeFi, metaverse. How many of you know enough? Maybe some of you know a lot more. Exactly. And that's where we are going. Thanks to the leadership, the insight, the vision of Joseph Haidt, the incredible work ethic, absolute brilliancy of Alexandra Cochin-Dao that are taking us to the forefront of these industries. Ladies and gentlemen, where you and me, guess what? We can be a part of it. We can build our wealth in these exciting markets. But you know what else we can do? We get to facilitate the mass adoption. We are right there, the ones that are helping everybody else come in to this space. Do you guys hear me when I say that? Do you understand what that means? Not only do we have a full platform where we get to participate, but we also are here to lead other people. Combine those two things together, everyone. And I tell you right now, if you want the opportunity of a lifetime, you got it right here. Don't look left, don't look right, look straight, watch this, listen to me, feel my passion, and let's go. Are you guys ready? I'm super excited. This is my second time. So just by the way, just for everybody, thank you very, very much for your heartfelt wishes. I decided to make my way down to Mexico. I needed a lifestyle change, everybody, and we are blessed. I feel so blessed and grateful for this amazing opportunity, GS Partners, for this incredible industry called network marketing that has afforded me the opportunity to do what I love to do. When you are able to pick up and literally come to a country where you feel free, and I personally feel free in Mexico. I love the weather. I love the people. I love the culture. I love the food. And I'll tell you, it is absolutely, just thrilling for me to be here. And I thank you for your best wishes. I'm now settled. I'm in Cabo San Lucas for the next several weeks. I'm going to be traveling around to try to find my place, but I'm here for the next few weeks. Everybody's settled. I got a beautiful condo right on the beach. And I get to work my business. And you know what? I've been, early morning getting ready for the big game changer call, then attending the call, then debriefing after the call, then getting ready, getting this presentation together. I did this presentation 2.5 hours with my leaders a little bit earlier, and now we're doing it again. And guess what I got to do right in between? I got to go for a swim. And that's what I call free. So everybody, thank you so much once again. And let's go, let's move ahead because I got a lot of information to cover and I want to make sure that you guys are well informed. So we're going to be doing a bit of a recap. And I mentioned to you earlier, the 75-25% rule. 75% of what was covered on today's presentation is more, future. And I do want you to review that information. Always good for us to know vision. 25% is what's applicable now. What can this mean to me now? How does that affect, this week, my business today, tomorrow, this week, next month, the next 30 days are setting us up to make 2022 the absolute game changer year of our life. So let's start. First of all, in order to really know where we're going, we gotta know where we came from. Would you guys agree? And when I, just take a moment and take a deep breath and look at everything, because it's so easy, in the day-to-day stuff to just get wrapped up sometimes in that day-to-day. Now we almost got to take a step back every once in a while and just take a look at all that we have accomplished. And GS Partners family, I don't know how long you guys have been here. Type in the text chat when you actually started with GS Partners. We launched not even a year ago. It'll be a year, or not launched. We soft launched on December 1. And we pre-launched on December 15. So we're, 11 months old, and look at what has been accomplished in 11 months. The GS Partners opportunity. How many of you in this room have generated an income, whether it be, I don't know, $1,000 extra, $10,000 extra, 100,000, I don't know. But how many of you, thanks to GS Partners, have developed an income, have an income and an opportunity maybe that, you know, didn't look too pleasant almost a year ago. Yeah. We had a very tough, a lot of us that have been together for several years, many years, almost a decade. We had a very, very rough 2020, didn't we? So that is something so, you know, to be grateful for, and just the development of the opportunity. It was the first year. Hey, guess what happens first year? It's called a startup. It's called first year blues. It's called teething, you know, time. And yes, we've had, you know, a few of our ups and downs, but guys, we're getting better. We're getting stronger. Here's the most important thing is you have a committed team. Everyone, everything rises and falls on leadership. Remember that. It's not a compensation plan that makes an opportunity. It's not even the products that make an opportunity. It's not the events that make an opportunity. It is the leadership that always makes or breaks every opportunity. And one thing I will tell you, every fiber in my being, that you have, bar none, a leadership team here that is 1,000,000% committed to bringing all of us to the absolute top, to a triumphant victory. Yes, you know, we all have our little reasons why we want the triumphant victory, but we are going to create that triumphant victory together. GS Partners opportunity, 1 year, and look at where we are, how far we've come, ladies and gentlemen. We will end this year, believe it or not, close to, I would say, 90 million, possibly 100 million in sales. How about that for a startup company? Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, GS Partners family. It's all you. This is you, and you deserve a big round of applause. You know, a year ago, what did we have? What did we have? We started off with our blockchain, right? And our blockchain has this algorithm where it mints G999. Who can tell me how many G999s are minted on the G999 blockchain every single minute? 570. Yes, 570 G999s a minute. How many is that per hour? Who could tell me? Per hour. Yes, that's right. 34,200 per hour. How many is that per 24 hour? 820,000 plus per 24 hour. How many is that per month? Between 24, 25 million per month. These are G999s minted, okay, on the G999 blockchain. And where do those G999s go? They go to those of you that have masternodes and staking. You are keeping the network together, and as a reward, you're earning G999s. How many of you over this past year have earned rewards of up to 7.5% coming from this blockchain, and maybe continue to, right? Because you renewed your masternode, continue to earn those. Absolutely. I will not stop ever generating masternode and staking rewards. Why would I? That's called free money, everybody, and it's in your own decentralized wallet. So that was a year ago, and that's how we started, everybody. And then one by one, GS Trade, our own exchange, for native to the G999 blockchain, then followed by the communications app GS Telecom, then followed by the big product rollout in GS Lifestyle. All of these things giving utility to the G999. Then, of course, GS DeFi, because people love to generate what? They love to generate interest. What do people want when they come into crypto? The number one thing people want is to make money. I mean, okay, I don't want to put everybody in the box because, okay, I realize not everybody, some come for the technology, and yes, but the majority of people, right? The majority of people get in because they want to earn money. They want to make more money. They want to grow their assets. They want to gain. And that's what DeFi, the DeFi space provides. And we launched our own version of the GS DeFi. And how many of you have been participating, whether it's been a week, a day, a month, a year? How many of you have been participating in GS DeFi and earning those G999 rewards every single week? Every single week of up to 5%. When you tag it along with your staking, 7.5%. And then, of course, the GS Bank, Gold Standard Bank, and we're seeing the Gold Standard Bank roll out different opportunities. I was talking to somebody the other day and they said, when is Gold Standard Bank going to be open? I said, well, look, you've got to understand Gold Standard Bank is open, okay? It might not be open to the general public for day-to-day transactions, but it's open to this community because it's bringing forth the opportunities such as GS Lifestyle, bringing forth opportunities such as the XLT. That's where it's coming from, everybody. It's under the umbrella of the Gold Standard Bank. We need the Gold Standard Bank and its infrastructure to be able to bring these products to the market. And then, of course, G999 exclusive living. How many of you have been fortunate enough? I always, people say, how do you describe exclusive living? I say easy, owning commercial property in Dubai at a discount. Who can get into commercial property in Dubai for $100? You can right here, $100. Our members have taken advantage of opportunities where they're going into a market where people today are paying over $1,500 a square foot, and we're paying anywhere from $1,000 to $1,300 a square foot, in some cases even less. That's what I call a discount, everybody. How many of you have smashed that button to the point where maybe your finger is starting to look a little square? Yes, we've had so much fun and we continue to, but I do have some updates on the XLT. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this was launched in June, and now we're right there. We're so close, we can taste it. And the further evolution of Lydian World, and Lydian World really being our lead product, our lead opportunity, if you will. What do people want who come into crypto? What do they want? They want to make money. What does Lydian World do? Lydian World provides opportunity for people to make money in crypto through DeFi, through NFT, through gaming. You follow me? So everything under one roof, and that's the Lydian World. Can I just please get a moment where we can just take this in, because this has been amazing. And I just want to thank you publicly, everybody. Thank you for continuing to believe, continuing to support. Thank you for your efforts each and every day. Every little bit counts. It's not about doing a little bit or doing a lot. Every little bit counts. You know why? Because we are all one, and together we have created this. So great job, everybody. And that's where we've been. But where are we going? Look, here, this is it. This is my future slide. Because I did tell you, okay, the majority of what I'm going to cover is, what does it mean today? But look, our second year, boy, this news, the new G999 blockchain, I got to tell you, everyone, for those of you that are really kind of, really been patient for G999, how many of you have never sold one G999 before? And I'm not judging anybody who has, okay? It's not about that. But how many of you have never sold even one? Not even one G999 yet, yeah? I haven't sold one ever. I probably don't even know how to sell it, to be honest. I just got them all in different nodes and working for me. But everybody, look, patience is rewarded. The new G999 blockchain, Joseph Haidt talked about it today, Alexandru Cocindau talked about it today, will completely change the game, for G999. Why? Because our current blockchain has been built using the Bitcoin protocol or the Bitcoin layer, as Alex, states it. And now the new blockchain is being developed using Ethereum overlay. And our new blockchain will be like the Ethereum blockchain. It will be a smart contract blockchain. So if you're not too versed in crypto, what does that mean? I'm going to tell you bottom line. I'm not going to get into all the technical aspects of a, of a smart contract blockchain. That's not my domain. I'll have to study for days to be able to give you that information. But here's what I will tell you. Enough information that I know. Bottom line, here's what it means. Our G999, its blockchain, our G999 becomes the gas. For every single transaction that takes place on this blockchain, G999 gets burnt, destroyed, and taken off of the supply. So I want you all to understand that coming into our second year, we are going to smash, completely get rid of a bunch of our supply. And that, everyone, what happens when demand goes up and supply goes down? What happens? Inadvertently, the value grows. So super excited for this, everybody. G999 as gas. And Lydian World is a massive utility for the G999. Massive. G999 fuels this whole thing. Somebody, and this is, valid, because people might think that. They might think, oh man, now it's Lydian World. What about G999? Are we changing direction? Or, oh boy, we're starting a new token, the Lydian Lions. What about G999? What happens to all the G999 that we have? Guys, here's what happens to your G999. It goes through the roof. As your Lydian Lion token grows, so does your G999, because you need one in order to fuel the other. This entire infrastructure is fueled by G999. Now, I want you to understand this. We are about 8 to 10 months away from the blockchain launch. Joseph Haidt has hired a team of 20 developers. These are professional developers, and they are working around the clock to develop this blockchain and other parts to this blockchain that will take place in Lydian World for us. 8 to 10 months. So between now and then, I know what you're thinking. Oh man, do we have to wait 8 to 10 more months to see G999 go up in price? Between now and the time we launch this blockchain, there are a lot of mechanisms. There are a lot of things that we are doing with G999 indirectly while we build and position and utilize and participate in the Lydian World. So the answer is no, we don't have to wait, everybody. We've got to take care of what we need to do, which is get into Lydian World, participate into Lydian World, go make money with Lydian World, and G999 will be taken care of automatically just like that. So again, people come into crypto. What are most people looking for? They want to make money. Where is the money right now in crypto? It's in DeFi. People want to take their crypto, they want to stake it, and they want to earn rewards. That's DeFi. A lot of different programs, liquidity pools, staking pools, yield farming, and on and on and on. DeFi programs are coming to Lydian World, everybody. Gaming. Wow. This one has me excited. Not that I'm a gamer. I mean, I grew up with Pac-Man. I grew up with Atari. I grew up with, what's the other one? Space Invaders, but I'm not really a gamer. But if you've played video games, guess what? You've participated in this industry. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry going to multi-trillion. And here's why: because of crypto. You have a gaming industry where people are addicted. They play these games, but why do they play? What's the prize? Do we have any gamers in the house? What is the prize before crypto? The prize was what? Maybe bragging rights. Oh, I got to first place, second place. I did this. You just want to beat your own score. Or maybe you're playing against somebody else, right? Or you earn some kind of a prize in that game, in that game's community. And maybe you could use that prize to further your position in the game. But before crypto, who could take a prize that they earned, let's say in the Candy Crush game or whatever game, and go buy milk for their kids, or go, book a plane ticket to Mexico like I did? Who could do that? No. But now you drop crypto in there, and ladies and gentlemen, we have an evolution. We are going to turn this industry on its head. You've heard me say this, and I'm going to say it again and again and again. The gaming industry, because of crypto, the play to earn concept, play the game, earn, and earn, liquidity that you could actually, yes, go to the store and buy some milk or book a flight or do whatever. That's now possible. And this is exploding. Absolutely exploding. Lydian World, we're right there. We've got a little taste. We had a taste with the Squid Game. Now we've got a taste with Lion Candy or Candy Lion, and more to come. There will be people, ladies and gentlemen, okay, that will participate in Lydian World, playing games or participating in the different income opportunities. And mark my words, they will make more money than others who are working a full-time job earning a minimum wage of $10, $15, $18 an hour. This is the evolution that is going to happen because of cryptocurrency. And we get to facilitate that, because you know what happens? Who can relate to this? How many of you, whether it's yourself or somebody on your team, has ever come to you and said, gosh, I was speaking to this man or this woman, and they asked me, how are you doing in the opportunity? How much money have you made? Right? And then what happens? The wall goes up. I was taught, from a young age, early 20s, when I joined this industry, I was taught to give a simple response. When somebody said, because I didn't earn money right away, it took me years to make money in network marketing. But you know what? I was like a parrot. I would just repeat, well, Nita, how much money have you made? And you know what I'd say? I say, well, I'll tell you what I do know. I'm working with so-and-so, and they've made, tons of money, and I can introduce you to them. How many of you have done that? Literally, you've used somebody else's story, right? Until you develop your own. This is classic network marketing skills. We use other people's stories until we develop our own. But is it true that some people feel uncomfortable? Am I right about that? Some people feel uncomfortable. They I can't, because for whatever reason they feel they can't. They feel, I don't know, they can't do it, so they just shut down. Okay, now imagine this. Take those people, those same people, drop them into our opportunity. Go participate in Lydian World. Now they're earning some rewards. Now they can go to their friend, their neighbor, their mother, their father, their sister, their brother, the person they meet at the grocery store, the person they meet at the restaurant, the waitress, who, everybody. And they could say, hey, are you making money with crypto? Let me tell you. And they say, well, how much money have you made? Well, here's how much money I made. I just started playing 1 hour, and here's how much money I made. Do you follow me, everybody? This will absolutely change our industry. It's going to happen in a massive way. And I'm so excited to be a part of this, everybody, because I'm a dinosaur when it comes to network marketing. I'm old school network marketing, everybody. So this to me is new, but we have the vision to see this evolve, and so excited to be at the forefront of it. How many of you are feeling that and can see that, can absolutely attest to some of these things I've talked about and are ready to lead the charge, right? Play to earn. Of course, DEX, decentralized exchanges, big money flowing into decentralized exchanges. People don't want to give their money to a third party. That is over. You got to understand. People are growing now an awareness and understanding that crypto is a movement. Okay, gone are the days where we give our money to a third party. Gone are those days. We have been talking about freedom, self-sovereignty for years. Gold, silver, crypto, but being in control, where we are in control. No third party controlling our income. Now, with that level of control comes big responsibility, right? If we want that level of control, we better be ready, willing to take the responsibility of our assets. But guess what? We don't need a bank. We don't need a third party. All we need is education. We need the willingness. We need to continue to educate ourselves and find a community that's like us. Here we are, that are doing the same thing. Stay plugged in and have a blast, everybody. Are you guys with me on that? Decentralized exchanges, boy, oh boy, Lydian World is becoming a decentralized exchange. And then, of course, metaverse. What can we say? Look, I'm starting to look into this metaverse thing, and it's blowing my mind. I mean, how many of you were into the sci-fi movies, where, as a kid, oh, wow, we can like teleport ourselves, right? We can like, close our eyes and next thing we know, we're like on the other end of the world, or, you know what I mean? We don't need transportation. We don't need all this thing. Well, guess what you can do in the metaverse, everybody? If you guys want to come visit me, we can create that in the metaverse where you come to Mexico, we could be by the pool together and we could be having a blast. Can you believe that? Isn't that just amazing? So all of this is a one-stop shop. Try to get all these things. You got to go into a few different areas. You got to go into the decentralized exchange, get into a coin that'll maybe get you into a DeFi program that, then maybe you got to use into another gaming platform that maybe then you could bring into an NFT marketplace. Look, the average person cannot do all these things with one click. They can't. It takes them a long time. I've been studying this stuff since Joseph and Alex told us about this. I've been trying to do my research every day, every week, learning a little more. And even I'm having a hard time, keeping up. It's like, you cannot just automatically, people have busy lives. How are they going to get all in the know to take advantage of this, to be in the money with this? They can't. But guess what? Lydian World, with Alexandru Cocindau and his team, it's a click, click, click situation where you can have all of this stuff working for you. How does that sound? Let me take a breath. Oh, I get too excited. All right. So if you were feeling a little overwhelmed by the information that was shared today, I've got some advice. Always, always, always take it step by step. Guys, inch by inch is always a cinch. Yard by yard is always hard. We take it step by step. That is what I wanted to do here with you tonight, step by step. I'm going to give you 6 simple steps to break down what we have right now. And then I'm going to end with the chairman's message, because he shared a couple of goodies on there. And I want to make sure that everybody had really the understanding of that message. Okay, so here's what we're going to cover. XLT updates. We've been busy for what, 5 months with XLT. So we got to understand what's next. We're shifting. XLT isn't going away, not yet. Okay. But we're shifting. Our main product, everyone, is our NFT. That's our main asset, because look, how do you make money in Lydian World? You need the NFT vouchers. That's how you get positioned. That's how you get into all of this stuff. You need the NFT vouchers. And where do you get those NFT vouchers? Compliments of GS Partners. Now, in the future, yes, when our Lydian coin is released, people can come, they could go to the exchanges, they can grab the coin and they can come and participate. Wonderful. We love that. We want that. Okay. Or what's the alternative? Come through GS Partners, pick up some NFT vouchers and go in with your NFT vouchers. They're both going to do The same thing with respect to positioning, okay? Positioning yourself in the various income opportunities that are there, okay? So we're going to talk a little bit about our current in-world game. And I've actually brought an expert who is under the age of 20, obviously, because me, I can't tell you about the Candy Crush game, I'm sorry, or the Candy Lion, but I've got somebody with us here today. And not only is she under 20 years of age, but she is a rising block star. She's also a director with our company, and she crushed this game today. Her name is Zanetta Modeste. She's coming to us from Paradise, Trinidad and Tobago. Zanetta, I'm going to be calling on you later, but just really quick, how are you doing?
Hi, good night. I'm doing great. I'm doing great here.
Good. I'm going to need you when we get to that point in just a few moments, because I'm going to have you explain to everybody the pointers of the game, some of the things to watch out for, okay? What's the object of the game? That's where I really, really need you. We need you, Zanetta. So we're going to be learning from you tonight. I hope that's okay.
Okay, no problem.
See, everybody, it's pretty simple. If you don't know how to play a game, do what I did. It's called Rent a Kid. Rent a kid. Simple. You rent a kid, boom, you learn how to play the game. It's as easy as that. So thank you, Janetta. We're going to be looking for Janetta in a little bit. We're going to talk about our next opportunities with Lydian World. What's around the corner? How do we start making money with Lydian World? New product, which is our NFT market vouchers, commissions on those NFT market vouchers, and then the limited time promotions that are still on the table that, you know, mean a lot and position us very, very well. This is what we're going to cover right now, everybody, and the most important things for us to move us forward. So let's start with XLT. So we're going to wrap up here. We're wrapping up our last, it's more than a 90-day run. It's been 180-day run. June 26th to December 26th. What's that? 6 months, right? We launched XLT June the 26th, and we are wrapping up XLT on December the 19th. Okay, but just wait till you get the information, because this is too much. All right, you ready for it? Here we go. So let's take a look now at XLT. What does it mean? We all have who's got XLT, who referred XLT to some people. Of course, we want to know where are we at with everything. So first thing, you ready? Lydian Lion bonuses for XLT market vouchers has now ended, which means if you smash the button and acquire XLT market vouchers, there are no more Lydian Lion bonuses, okay? You get your XLTs, but no more Lydian Lion bonuses. However, if you smash the button 5 times, so if you take advantage of the drive with 5, if you smash the button 5 times in a month, so that means in the month of November, if you haven't yet smashed the button 5 times, make sure you do that this month so you can pick up the 500 Lydian Lions and the 100 legacy points. Then we have the month of December, from December 1 to December 19. So we have two more opportunities with the drive with 5. But hey, it's not like you just have to stop at 5. You could do multiple 5s. You could smash the button 10 times and get these bonuses twice. You could smash the button 15 times and get these bonuses 3 times. As many as you want, you could do that up to 275 smashes or 55 cycles of the drive with 5, okay? So we've got the month of November and the month of December to take advantage of this, everybody. So what does it mean? One more time. If you smash the button independently for vouchers, you do not get any Lydian Lions. You do get legacy points, but no Lydian Lions. However, if you do a 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 5 times in a calendar month, you're going to get 500 Lydian Lions and you're going to get your 100 legacy points for each 5 times 99. Okay, that is relevant. Now, the bonus Lydian Lions, any bonuses, okay, in Lydian Lions end on December the 19th. So just put that into your schedule. The Drive with 5 ends December 19th. The Accelerate ends December 19th. So that's one, marker in our head. We've got till the 19th, a little less than a month, to take advantage and still get some freebies. Because hey, free money is always a good thing. And how many of you have positioned yourself very, very well in Lydian World because you bought real estate? Yeah, absolutely. Good for you, because that's what it's all about. Joseph always says, those who have patience, those who follow, those who, stay the course with us, you will always be rewarded. Now, this is massive news, everybody. And what you're seeing, yes, okay, I don't know if you caught it today and what Joseph said, but guess what? Phase 2 and phase 3 are sold out. Sold out. Joseph is this close to inking the deal. Lots of interest, guys. He was holding people back. He was holding investors back to give us the rite of passage, to give us the first to market opportunity. And you know what he's done? He's still giving us the first to market opportunity, because they've taken phase 2 and phase 3, and phase 1 is still available for us, which means we still get a $9.63 price for our XLT, okay? Whereas phase 2, phase 3, done, gonzo. Now, what does that mean? Well, here's what it means, everybody. Phase 1 is still available for us, the members of GS Partners. So they must have a membership pack to take place. Now, to take part. December 19th, the XLT closes on GS Partners. Okay, so no more sales of XLT after December 19th. That's it. If we sell out before December 19th, if we do, okay, our incentive stops December 19th. If we don't sell out by December 19th, the sales stop, but the incentive keeps going until March 18th, okay? So phase 1 closes, and what happens then? Well, the token, the XLT token, gets listed in January on several decentralized exchanges. Talk about demand for this product, everyone. When you have how many, who can answer this question for me? How many XLTs were available in phase 1? Phase 1, XLT. Does anybody know offhand? 7.2 or so million, just under 7.3 million XLT. 10% of those, a little over 10%, are now in the hands of our community. Another 90%, so over 6 million, are still available. But you know what? After December 19th, no more sales from the company. People will need to go to an exchange and they will buy up these XLTs. Now, you want the really good news? What does selling out of phase 2 and phase 3 mean? Here's what it means, everybody. And for this, you must thank our chairman of the board, who does not sleep. He continuously puts us in a position to win. Your XLTs, everyone. I need you to understand this. On the market, on the decentralized exchanges, because of phase 2, phase 3 rollout, we have potential to roll out this token between $25 to $30 a piece. And how much are we buying it for right now? $9.63. And if you are an explorer, a pathfinder, and a legend, yes, you're buying it for $9.63, but your collateral, that 15%, you're getting that on top. So really, it's costing you less than $8, if you will, per XLT. And here we see that XLT will be listed between 25 to $30. That is a 3.5x, ladies and gentlemen, and this begins first quarter of 2022. This is big stuff. First payout. A few people were asking, what happens to the payouts? Do they still continue? Of course. Joseph Height, for the first, year before the building makes any profits, Joseph has already put money in to make sure that all the investors are paid. Isn't this amazing? Where can you go and buy commercial property at a discount in a growing market for $100 at a shot and make money on that, acquisition before the asset even generates any money? Are we living in a real world here? Yes, we are. We're living in the Joseph Height world. And so he has secured $20 million for the entire building payout. Now, where does this 20 million come from? This is the expected earnings of this building, where the building is right now in terms of, the market and the market price. The revenue is between 20 to 25 million a year, and this is for all the surrounding buildings. So naturally, ours was, expected or priced, at least this first payout, at 20 million. Now that's for the entire 1, 2, and 3 phase. Phase 1 is 40% of that 20 million. 40% of the 3 phases is phase 1. So that means $8 million is going out to phase 1 holders. And that will happen the first quarter of 2022. Now, for those of you that have locked XLTs, you've put some away in GS Wealth and you're wondering, oh my goodness, what if, am I locked for 30, 42 months? No, you don't have to. If you want to take your XLTs out of GS Wealth, you will be able to do it. It makes sense to deposit them if you haven't noticed, because there's some nice legacy points, okay, to do that. But you're not locked. So locked is not really the word, should be deposit, okay? But let me be clear. We have 2 programs going on. We've got the lifetime node, which ends on December 19th, the same time that phase 1 ends. And then we have the daily reward system, which also ends on December 19th, the same day that the XLT ends. So where I'm going with this is this. If you have your G999 collateral in a lifetime node, you will start to get paid if you're not already getting paid. If you have a full node, you're getting paid. If you have a partial node, you're not getting paid yet, but you will start to get paid 5% a year over 42 months, and then 2.5% a year for life, as long as you hodl the XLT. So if you take it out, what happens? You're forfeiting ongoing payments. You basically stop your lifetime node, okay? And that's a decision that you'll make, okay? If it's right for you to do that, you do it. If it's not, no, I know personally, I'm not parting with one XLT because I believe that market in Dubai has still a lot of room to grow. So that's what it means. If you are taking part in daily rewards and you acquire XLTs because you're an explorer, pathfinder, or a legend and you're acquiring XLTs, again, your collateral will be paid back to you in XLT. That's all part of the program, and that will happen after phase 1 is sold out or a little bit after. So once again, 15% collateral will be paid out in 42 months for the lifetime nodes for everybody who hodls, and the 15% collateral will be paid out sometime in the first quarter. It could even be before, but just have your expectancy, and that is for everybody that's doing the daily rewards, okay? Unless we sell out of phase 1, phase 1 sells out beforehand, then it gets paid out right away. If not, then sometime in quarter 1, these rewards will payout, okay, the 15% on top. So that is XLT. Let me see. Oh, I got one more. And then the G999 bonus rewards. Again, if you're taking part, if you're an Explorer, Pathfinder, Legend, and you're buying XLTs, one of the other benefits you have is some free G999s, bonus G999s, and those also get paid out at the end of phase 1, or if we don't sell out of phase 1, then at the beginning of 2022, the same time that the 15% collateral is returned back, okay? That's XLT. Now might be calculating and you say, well, okay, these positions, how much are they worth? Well, it's easy to calculate. Here's how to do it. Joseph has committed 20 million for the entire building, okay, in terms of first year rewards, not even first year, in advance, 1 year in advance rewards, okay? And phase 1 is 40% of the entire project. So what's 40% of 20 million? It's 8 million. So 8 million is the rewards for phase 1. How many XLTs are available in phase 1? 7.268 million. So therefore, if we do the math, if we take the 8 million and we divide it by the 7.268 million, what do we get? We get around $1.10. $1.10 average, okay? Don't shoot me if it's a little more. I know you won't shoot me if it's a lot, if it's more. Don't shoot me if it's a little less, okay? You'll love me if it's a little more. But this is what we're looking for, $1.10 or so per XLT. That's how you figure out your rewards. So what? Look, if you have, example, 500 XLTs, you bought, I don't know, $4,000 or so worth of XLT, you're going to make about $550 back in crypto rewards. If you have 2,880 XLTs, guess what? You're going to make about a $3,168 paycheck. Okay. If you've put away 9,999 XLTs, you are going to get a 10,998 or so, okay, in crypto rewards for that first payout. Now, a lot of people ask, what happens after the fact? That's year 1. What about year 2, year 3? Is it the same? Guys, year 2, year 3 could be more. How much revenue is the building going to generate in year 2? How much revenue is the building going to generate in year 3? Whatever that revenue is, that gets split same way, same ratio. This information will be listed on GS Wealth, so you'll be able to see it every year. An audit takes place. You'll know exactly how much income the building made, and you'll know exactly how much to expect every first quarter of the year, so long as you hold, or hodl would be the appropriate term, those XLTs. Okay, everybody? So I think that's it. Yes. Now let's move to phase 2. Our current in-world game. And I'm going to call on my amazing co-host here today to help me with this. I'm going to basically tell you guys a few things that I know. I have not played the game yet. I haven't had a minute to try, but I will. But here's what we need, okay, in a higher level. 1 is to play. You need to deposit 9,999 G99 just to get started in this game, okay? The Candy Lion is one of the games, right? Every so often, we will have new opportunities with the games and following a play to earn model. Right now, we're getting Lydian Lions and we're getting legacy points. That's what we're earning, okay? In the very near future, those Lydian Lions, okay, those liquid tokens, as they were referred to, the Lydian Lion liquid token is liquid. You could exchange it for Bitcoin, Ethereum, G99. It's liquid. You could put it onto your, exchange it to Bitcoin, put it onto your GS Lifestyle card and go buy groceries for your family after playing a game, okay? So right now, it's right before the phase that we introduced the coin. So right now, you're going to be earning the Lydian Lions, which essentially will do the same thing for you in the Lydian world. It sets you up in the Lydian world. So Lydian Lions legacy points available for the game. What's the object of the game? To unlock all 6 levels. And by doing that, you have access to the NFT vouchers. Okay, these NFT vouchers, everybody wants their hands on them. Look at these cute little lions. Aren't they adorable? These are our NFTs, everybody, and these are limited in supply. How popular are these going to be in 3 months, 6 months, a year from now? Think about it. There's NFTs that people bought, simple little NFTs that they bought, 3 months, 6 months ago, a year, not even a year ago, and they've already 10x, 100x their initial, investment into that NFT. The NFT market is hot, and as Lydian World grows, so will the value of your NFTs. Okay, every time we purchase these new NFT vouchers, we're going to get positioning in the world, opportunity to make money in the world, but we're also getting an NFT. So that's our asset. So we're getting the best of both worlds literally every time we smash that button. So we unlock all 6 levels to get access to these vouchers. And if you don't have time or you're just not getting it and not able to play, don't worry. After 72 hours, the window will open and everyone will have access to the NFT vouchers. So Miss Zanetta Modeste, who's coming to us from Paradise, Trinidad and Tobago, may I please call on your help?
Hi, yes, good night, good night. Well, good day, depending on when your time of day. So let's just go start off into what the game's about. So we know about the objective of the game, the main objective of the game. But this game is similar to those who know Candy Crush. Bejeweled is also a similar game. If you've ever played Bejeweled before, then that is similar to it as well. So how you play the game is that you have these various little icons you can move. And when I mean move, it just means you can move one place, as in you could switch with another icon. And in order to pass a level, you need to switch the icons so that they can make a row of 3 or more. So it could be a horizontal row or vertical row, and sometimes if it is that it has 2 by itself and another 2 by itself, you can make a whole, you can make an L, you can make other little shapes as well, depending on how the icons are aligned. So you're always looking for like groups of 2 that you're going to be moving to make 3. That is basically how that game of it works. How are you moving the icons? If you're on a touchscreen device, then you hold the icon and then you just swipe. If you're on your laptop or using a mouse, then what you do is you click on the icon, as in you long press on that icon with your mouse and swipe or move the cursor up or down, left or right, to the place you want it to be. It can't go in the game, you cannot move diagonally. I've tried because I really wanted to win at one point, but it did not work. So we can only go left or right or up and down. One other thing to note with that is pertaining to your, I guess, what you earn from it. As Miss Nietzsche, she had said that you earn Lydian Lions and Legacy points. You learn Lydian Lions. The amount you earn is based on how many points you make in one session of a game. One session of a game is like if you're playing one of the levels until you either pass the level or game over. So with that, let's say I had made 2,000 points, I will get 10% of that, which is 200. For those who may be struggling with the 10%, just divide it by 10 and you'll get the amount of Lydian lines you'll get. You'll get more Lydian lines, I believe, once you pass your high score. So let's say my high score is 2000 and then I get 2001. Well, now I have 201 Lydian lines being accredited to that wallet inside my dashboard. So that's like the main things of the game. Once you pass or unlock all 6 levels, then you get access to the NFT vouchers, and there's no going back to play the game. I was sad when I realized that, but that is a part of the game. For me, I boiled it down to 3 things as 3 main objectives of the game. Some people play to get one of the high scores on the leaderboard because as it's a game, leaderboards needs to be known so you know where you are. So right now, I believe the current person is over 7,000. So if you want to reach that 7,000, and get over 700 Lydian lines, you have to go. So it's those who wants to increase their rank on the leaderboard. The other one is for those who want to earn more Lydian lions before they complete the whole game. Because, some people, they want to get some, freebies. You want to get the freebies before they go. So you have those persons. And then the final set of persons will be those who want to unlock all the levels so they can get access to the NFT vouchers. So it all boils down to what you want to do or what is your main goal in playing the game. I just play the game for the sake of playing the game, and some others will play it for the other objectives I had mentioned earlier. I believe that is all I needed to say when it comes to that.
Now, Zanetta,
Yes.
you mentioned before that obviously the objective is all 6 levels, right? What happens if, I don't know, something gets stuck, or you are maybe seeing a blank screen, or you're trying, we've heard a couple of people say, I was in the middle of doing it and then my screen froze, or it was a blank screen, or is there a way to restart? Do we lose our legacy points or our Lydian lions when we do that? Can you just touch on that?
Okay, so in that case, let's say your device gave some trouble and you're having some issues, you can refresh the game itself at the bottom left corner of the screen, of the game screen, depending on what device you're using. You'll see a refresh button. You can just refresh the whole game. Just remember that when you refresh that current game you're playing, so that's your game session at that moment that you're playing, your whole score will reset as well to 0. Also, let's say your whole screen itself, nothing on the game is moving and you're getting lots of trouble, then just refreshing the whole page as you would normally refresh a browser page, it will work that way. This game is in the back office in the dashboard and it opens up on a browser. It's not an app that you need to download, so keep that in mind as well. Speaking of that, it just came back to mind. Let's say you come across some little boxes out of empty space, I'm calling it at the moment. These empty spaces, there are no icons inside there or anything. I thought of it as a glitch. Some of the others who are more experienced in Candy Crush and stuff mentioned it as just something to add a bit more difficulty to your playing, because it's a simple, straightforward game of getting 3 groups of 3 or more, and so they add a little bit more difficulty to it. Just note there may be 1 or 2 little glitches, but do not fear, just keep working through it and you'll get through. I believe that's all in that place. When it came to the legacy points, if anybody's wondering, I'm playing the game, but I'm not getting any legacy points. Is everything okay? You only get legacy points when you unlock all 6 levels. You get 150 legacy points when you unlock all of the 6 levels. So let's say you are playing to unlock all the levels so you can get that early access. When you finish and unlock the 6th level, then you go back to your dashboard, refresh, and you'll see that part where the game was open up to where you can access the NFT vouchers. One thing I forgot to mention, which is how to clear a level. So every group of 3 or more that you make not only gives you points, but adds time to your time bar. So you have a time bar that starts to keep ticking down. So it starts counting down. And if it reaches down to 0, so it's a yellow bar on top above the grid that the icons are on. So the icons is a flower, banana, donut, ducky. I think that's everything. If there's something else I might be missing, it's there. And it's a rectangular little bar up on top, and it's yellow, and it starts to go down. Once it reaches the left-hand side, that's 0. Ah, yes, and ice cream too. Thank you much. Once it reaches 0, game over. That's the end of that level. Don't worry, you can still go back and play the game, because once you pay once, you don't have to pay again. But to win and pass a level, what you have to do is get more groups of 3 or more. So make those icons groups a lot more to gain more time than the time is running out. So it's a kind of a ratio sense of get more time before time could run out on you. And once that time bar keeps moving up as you quickly find lots of groups of 3s and 4s and so forth, and it reaches to the right side of your screen, then that whole bar is filled up completely. You win that level, and they open it up to the next level. Once you pass a level, you cannot go back to that level. It goes from easy to hard, from 1 to 6. And that's all based on the time. So the longer you play the game, let's say you're on level 1 still, you might come across these little empty space places to make it a little bit harder. Dorensa, based on, well, I'll just repeat it again, how you move the icons. If it is that you're on a touchscreen device, like a phone, tablet, one of those, what you do is you're swiping on the screen. So let's say I am moving an ice cream cone to the right. I put my finger on that ice cream cone and I swipe to the right so that it can switch with whatever icon is on the right hand side. If I am on my laptop per se, because I'm using a mouse, then what I would do is I'm clicking on my mouse, but I'm holding it down. So I click on an icon, hold it down, and move that icon to the right, and it will switch. If that's not working, then the other way is just to click the 2 icons that you want to switch. So I click the ice cream icon first and then the next icon to the right one time quickly so that they can switch, and it ends up that way. Hopefully that gets you through, and if not, as Miss Nisa said, grab a kid, neighbor's kid, your own kid, especially if they know how to play the game, and let them help you out and guide you from there.
My goodness, I am just marveling at watching you lead 409 people, Zanetta. I am absolutely in awe, because you know what? As the latest and greatest Whitney Houston said, the children are our future. Help them lead the way. Boy, oh boy, I want you to know something, Zanetta, that what you're doing here today, this is going to start something very big. This is going to help people be able to stay at home with their kids. This training, the 10 minutes that you gave us here today, I hope you understand. I want you to always remember these words, that you have started something very, very special, my dear. I'm so glad that I brought you. This is my Rent-A-Kid, by the way. Mr. and Mrs. Modeste, thank you so very much. Zanetta, I will be contacting you behind the scenes, okay? So
No problem.
Yeah, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, please, please, please give this beautiful young lady a big round of applause, and Thank you, thank you, thank you. Miss Zanetta Modeste coming to
You're
us,
welcome.
Paradise.
Just one thing I saw in the chat. If you find out that there are no more combinations of 3 and more, you have 2 options. If you reach really high in your high score, like you pass your high score, you can just let the timer run out and game over, and you can play again so that you can keep that score. Or if you don't care about the score and you just want to pass the level, just refresh the whole game and play again. And that's
So
all.
if,
Thank you.
for example, if somebody starts like me, and then you get a phone call and you leave the game, and then the timer runs out, we can always go back, right, and refresh. And would we lose our points? No.
No, but there is actually a place where you can pause. I don't think many people realize that.
Ooh.
So on the top right-hand corner, there's a question mark. Once you click on that question mark, it will pause the game for you. And then you just click the X, which will be around in the center of your screen, so that you can resume the game. So that's how you can pause in the game.
Priska King, if you could please tee up Whitney Houston, that beautiful song. Thank you so very much. Zanetta Modeste, everybody, big round of applause. Woo! What a training. This girl is no nonsense, everybody. She's reading the chat. She's answering your questions. Here I'm, praising her. And she's like, well, by the way, make sure you do this, this, and this. That's what I'm talking about. That is our future, everybody. Thank you, Miss Modeste, for all that you do. And congratulations on crushing the Candy Lion. And I'll be in contact with you after the team huddle. Thank you, everybody. Awesome. All right. So that was so much fun. Wow. Isn't that amazing, everybody? That just fills my heart like there's no tomorrow. Okay. So let's keep going. So that's the game. Now, step 3. Okay. What's next? We played the game. We've unlocked the NFT vouchers, or maybe we didn't quite play, 72 hours passed, and now we got that. What's next? What are the opportunities available to us in the Lydian world? So one thing to note, the Lydian world, what is currently being developed are 9 income streams. 9. Okay. Now remember, one of those income streams is positioning in the world. And how many countries or positions are there available? Because each one is an income stream. So just the positioning in the world gives you 248 opportunities, right? Whether you took a citizenship or whether you took presidency or whatever position, there's 248 opportunities to generate an income by positioning in Lydian world. Okay, that's one income stream, positioning in the world. Okay, and there's a total of 9. Now remember, 75% of what was shown is a little bit in the future, 25% is now. There are 3 of the 9 that will be switched on in the next 30 days. 3 out of the 9. So when you're thinking, wow, when do I start making money with Lydian World? How can I do that? You're going to have 3 different ways to generate money in the Lydian world. And then, of course, for everybody that you refer who does the same, you're going to generate even more money. That's how it works. So let's take a look at what the 3 opportunities are in the Lydian world. First of all, this starts December 26th. We call it Boxing Day in Canada. I think it's Boxing Day around the world. Do you guys call it also Boxing Day in the States? Or you call it Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving, right? So the day after Christmas, December the 26th, which happens to be Joseph Haidt's birthday, okay, is when it turns on. So what are the 3? First of all, the Lydian world positions. We have been busy. We have been collecting all this free money, have we not? And some of you have collected a lot of it because you've taken advantage of every single promotion. The company put out a promotion, buy XLTs, get free Lydian Lions. You guys did it. The first ones who bought first got double. Yeah. Company came out with more promotions, still going on, by the way, till December 19th. Drive with 5, boom, you're taking advantage of it. Company came out with another promotion, sponsor somebody, get them in the system with a partner fee of $49 and generate 999 Lydian Lions. Now, by the way, that has switched to 68. So a $49 partner fee will generate 68 Lydian Lions, 68 legacy points, okay? But this is one way. And up till now, it's been free money, baby. We haven't, I mean, look, we've bought assets and XLTs and we've been given all these Lydian Lions to go position in the world, right? We've sponsored some people, been given all these Lydian Lions to go position in the world. So starting on the 26th, all of those positions will start to generate a return. Payouts begin. The wallets open up and the payouts will begin, okay? So that's one way. And that one way, by the way, has 248 income streams in one, okay? 248 position opportunities in just this one way. That's one. The second opportunity we have to start making money within Lydian world is the assisted trading. Now, why do we trade? Why do people trade? I don't know who was it last week. I forgot. It was a gentleman. I forgot who was it. Was it Todd? I still chuckle. Todd said, I don't want to, maybe it wasn't Todd, forgive me, but I said, why do we trade? And the gentleman said, to grow our bags. I got such a chuckle out of that, I have to say, but though that's the term. In crypto, you grow your bag, you grow your assets. That's why we trade, to build more assets, to build more wealth, right? So assisted trading will give us an opportunity to grow our assets by participating in a simple trading environment and generate nice returns. It will be a click, but if you're taking part in assisted trading, you got to be the one to click. Nobody's going to click that button for you unless you appoint somebody and you say, go do it, but you got to take responsibility. So here's what it means. You're going to have a list of different traders. You're going to be able to see all of their past performance. And these traders are going to come out with trades. They're going to say, hey, there's an opportunity in the next 7 days. I'm just going to give you an example. Okay. We got an opportunity next 7 days, potential 5%. And you might say, I want in on that one. Click. Okay. You're going to have, hey, we've got an opportunity next 30 days, potential 10%, 15%, 20%. You're going to, get in on that one if you feel inclined. So you will choose which trade you want to be a part of. And then you basically just sit it out. You wait it out, let them do their thing between the automated software and the actual, human kind of, working with it. You will start to see the thing working. Now, one of the criterias of the company is that the traders have a minimum of a 70% positive trade rate. So 7 out of 10 trades to be positive, okay? They look for that criteria, and that is something that's going to be open and transparent for everyone. So this is exciting, everybody. How do we get into the assisted trading? Well, we need Lydian Lions. We need the NFT vouchers. So this is something we're accumulating these vouchers for now so that we can use that to get into the assisted trading, okay? And then we have a third opportunity starting in December called the Lion Cake Staking Pool. Now, how many of you are familiarized with PancakeSwap, one of the top 3 decentralized exchange in crypto? The company has formed a partnership, so to speak, with PancakeSwap, and there will be an opportunity for us to participate in this pool, which will pay out. This is the first pool that we'll have access to, and there will be more, but this is the first one, 40% payout over the next year. The the rewards are instant, so they'll be happening all the time, but the withdrawals will be once a week. So once a week, you will be able to withdraw your money in crypto from this pool. Okay, so for example, if you had $1,000 worth of the NFT vouchers, for example, that you want to put into this pool, $1,000, you could expect to generate about $400 over the course of the year. If you had $10,000 to participate in this pool, you can expect to receive $4,000 over the course of the year. If you had $100,000 into this pool, you could expect to receive $40,000 over the course of the year. The payouts are 28% in Lydian Lions and 12% in Cake. So you could use your Lydian Lions to continue to multiply if you wish, okay? There'll be a wonderful swap opportunity with G999, by the way. Everybody's going to have different strategies, and the 12% is going to be in Cake. Okay, Cake is the native token for PancakeSwap. And these are the first three. Remember, 3 of 9 opportunities to make, that are in development, where we can generate rewards, generate income, generate crypto, more crypto in Lydian world. The first 3 out of 9. Who likes what they see here so far? I'm not going to go into the other 6 because it's early. We're looking at first quarter of 2022. We'll cross that bridge when it comes. Right now, these are 3 big ones. We've been preparing for number 1. We're now getting prepared for number 2 and number 3. And what do we need? We need NFT vouchers to get us in. Okay. Now, I want to talk to you just for 2 seconds. Well, not 2 seconds, 2 minutes about Cake. Here's Cake. Here's the chart for Cake, everybody. September of 2020, so a little over a year. It launched at 32 cents. It's now trading today at over $15. That represents a 50x. This is the coin, everyone, that you are going to be accumulating alongside your Lydian Lions. The trading volume just today, $258 million. So PancakeSwap is the 3rd largest decentralized exchange on the market, and it offers numerous DeFi opportunities, which also includes token swapping, yield farming, liquidity pools, and more. And Cake is the native token for the PancakeSwap decentralized exchange. Just like the Lydian Lion will be the native token for the Lydian World decentralized exchange. Another kind of term for what is the Lydian World? Yes, it's an all-in-one platform. It's a decentralized exchange where we get DeFi, where we get NFT, where we get gaming, where we get metaverse, all under one platform, one roof. It's all there. Okay, so tremendous opportunity. Now, for those of you that have been following the gaming, I spoke to you guys about this last week on the Team Huddle call. The top kind of project, and they've had a little bit of a head start, is called Axie Infinity. Go check out that chart, everyone. We're looking at a 1000x Axie Infinity over a course of 1 year. Axie Infinity is the first project that is bringing gaming. So a lot of the gaming, or the first, kind of project to lead the gaming market is Axie Infinity. They've had a head start over everybody else. 1000x for that token, everybody. Because here's something that people need to understand. Yes, we're in a bull market. And I know some of you are thinking, well, what happens when the market peaks and then there's a retrace? Like, what happens? Is it going to be dead? The answer is absolutely no. Because guess what happens in every bear market. People are making money with their crypto. They're searching for DeFi opportunities. Yeah. They're searching gamers. Gamers don't stop. Whether it's a bull or a bear, they play because they're playing to earn. Yeah. So there is no such thing as us losing any steam, everybody. Right now, we're just catching some nice lifts, some nice gains, from the market. But, the bull bear market to us it doesn't make a big impact on us, because the things that we're involved with are things that will continue no matter whether we're in a bull or bear market. Does that make sense? Good. Now, Lydian World, just a couple of more things here just to talk about, and then we'll move to the next one. We're almost done. Lydian World positions, they start to pay out on the 26th, okay? You can get your positions for half price up till the 26th. That's the big thing. So you're acquiring all these Lydian vouchers, NFT vouchers right now. Ultimately, yes, you're getting positioned for trading. You want to get them to get enough for your pools, but you also want to get enough so that you can continue to place more in the world, okay? Because prices are half price right now. So all those bonus Lydian Lions that you've been earning, they must be used to place the positions in the world. They must be used prior to December 26th. That's the deadline, because after December 26th, the way in is NFT voucher or the liquid token. That's it, okay? So no more bonus Lydian Lions. The bonus Lydian Lions we have up to the 26th to use, and we can use those for placement only. Placement only. If we want to get into assisted trading and the pools, we need NFT vouchers, okay? So the Lydian Lions acquired through the NFT vouchers are good for everything. You can position them in the world. You can use them for assisted trading. You can use them soon to mint your NFT. You can use them in the Lion Cake staking pool and every other opportunity that will come. Remember, it's not just about getting these to position. That's a big deal. But you've got an NFT. You have an NFT, and while you sit on that NFT and let the world and participate in the world and let's grow this thing out, these NFTs start to gain value. This is really super exciting. There is a space on your dashboard that you'll notice will basically split what you have that you must use by the 26th. Okay, those are the bonuses. So all the bonuses will show. If you don't see something like this, it means you don't have any Lydian Lions on your dashboard. Okay, once you acquire an NFT voucher, you're going to get some more of these because all the NFT vouchers give bonuses, and I'll show you that in a moment. So the bonuses must be used by the 26th. All the NFT vouchers, you can position them as you go. Okay, as you go, we're waiting till the 26th, and then we're going to be given instructions, how to place in the trading, how to place in the pools, on and on and on. One thing I need to tell you about the pools, okay? The pools give a great return, yes, but you have to have positions in the world in order to get into the pools. For every 100 Lydian Lions that you have positions in the pool, you get 1 Lydian Lion that you can put, for every 100 Lydian Lions that you have positioned in the world, for every 100, you could put 1 Lydian Lion in the pool. Okay, for every 100, you could put 1 in the pool. So if you have 1,000 Lydian Lions, let's say you've collected 1,000 Lydian Lions, you sponsored somebody $49, you got 999 Lydian Lions, and maybe that's all you've done so far. You're new. Great, congratulations. You, from those 1,000 Lydian Lions, you can now place 10, a minimum of 10 in the pool. Okay, if you want to add more, go grab some, go do a drive with 5, go grab some NFT vouchers, and get some more and do more positioning in the world. So one feeds the other. Continue to build your positions in the world. We have 200,000 people in the world. We want to see 3, 4, 500,000, even 1 million. Guys, how many of you believe we can get to 500,000 in the next 30 days? I absolutely believe, I know without a shadow of a doubt, we can crush 500,000 positions in the world. And everybody, 500,000 positions means 500,000 NFTs. Every single NFT will also burn G999. Okay. So let's take a look at how do we earn commissions. Now that we kind of see how this whole thing is working, how do I earn commissions on all of this? I got some people, they want to make money in Lydian World. What do I do? Register them in GS Partners. And guess what? Through the distribution of the Lydian Lions market vouchers, you generate an income. That's where your income comes from the market vouchers. People need them to participate. And here you have the opportunity to refer and generate even more money. So let's stick to the theme. Number 4, new product rollout, the Lydian Lion NFT market voucher. So the Lydian Lion NFT market voucher, it gets you into all the income opportunities in the Lydian world, such as minting your NFTs, such as, and our positions will become NFTs. So we're going to need to mint those positions. It hasn't been disclosed yet. It won't be a lot per position, but we need to be able to mint our positions in the world. And what's one reason why we need NFT market vouchers. Again, it's not going to be a lot. So don't worry if you've got 200 positions, it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, but you need some, Lydian, some NFT vouchers. Okay. It gets you into all the DeFi programs starting on the 26th with Lion Cake staking pool. It gets you into the assisted trading. It's future, any of the games in the future. You could also use your NFT vouchers to take part and more. Again, 9 so far, 9 opportunities that are in development, 3 coming out, other 6 are coming out by first, second quarter of the year, your NFT vouchers. So it's not a matter of how many do I get now, accumulate as many as you can, because the bigger Lydian World gets, the more value you hold through those NFT vouchers. Okay. Now here's a big one. Remember I said earlier, the power of a smart contract blockchain, G999, every transaction burning G999. And then I also said between now and the time that blockchain launches, we're still going to make an impact. How do we as a community make an impact? Here you go, everybody. For each 1 Lydian Lion purchased in the NFT vouchers, 1 G999 gets burnt. So to give you an example, look, we've got price points, $28, $58, $188, $288, $488, and $888. Loving the 8s. The 8s are all about the Lydian world. So here's an example, $28. What do I get for $28? You get 63.63 Lydian Lions. That's what you get. But by the way, on top, you get another 19.62 Lydian Lions. So you actually get over 83 Lydian Lions for $28, everybody. That's almost a 3x over what you've spent. You get 232 legacy points. There's a sponsor match. Sponsors get 20% bonus on the Lydian Lions and 20% bonus on the legacy points. Okay. Now the higher you go, the more the ratio gets better. So you get more Lydian Lions, the higher the voucher. You get more legacy points, the higher the voucher, and the sponsor match gets more. So for example, let's go to 188. 188, You get 427 Lydian lions and a bonus of 131.81 Lydian lions. What's that? About 560 Lydian lions for $188. That's nearly a 3x. Yeah. And you get 984 legacy points. Guys, are you following me? 984 legacy points. The sponsor gets a 30% match on Lydian lions and a 25% match on the legacy points. Moving right along, 888, you can see that it's even a better ratio for 888. You get 2,018 Lydian lions. You get another 1,108 Lydian lion bonuses. What does that bring us to? About 3,226 for 888. That is over a 3.5x, okay, on what you acquired the voucher for. That's how many Lydian lions you get to go position. But remember, what are you getting? You're getting a beautiful NFT for that. And the sponsor match, look, it's higher. It's 50% on the Lydian lions and it's 35% on the legacy points. So keep in mind that this, the bonus that you're seeing here, this is free money, guys. The bonus expires on the 26th. So we got 26 days to accumulate as many of these NFT vouchers so that we can get these extra bonuses on top. Okay. The pool itself will basically take 120 million Lydian lions. So I want you guys to wrap your head around this. This is crazy. When I think about this, do you know what that means, everybody? That in 1 year, okay, I think we're going to be sold out of this pool, guys, really by the 26th. I don't see that we'll have more room after the 26th. We might, but probably not. Let's just say it's all sold out. No more room at the inn, okay? No more room in the pool after the 26th. I want you guys to wrap your head around this. Do you realize at a 40% API, this community, all of us that were on this call today, that got to see this information, that we're getting this information repeated, maybe some of the new people we're bringing on board, you got to realize that we're in this opportunity first. We have the chance to get into these pools where others won't. The payout in 2022 will be over $48 million. $48 million will be given to our community in 2022 via the Lydian Lion and via Cake. Hey, 2 opportunities for 2 assets that have a tremendous gain potential, right? Absolutely amazing. I literally get goosebumps or truth bumps just thinking about that. So the other thing is our community channel, everybody. You want to leverage this. I love this, how this was programmed. Just amazing, Alex, here to utilize a self-promoting mechanism for these vouchers every single time that somebody buys a voucher. Boom, boom, boom. It's going into the G99 Telegram channel. So you know what, guys? Get everybody who joins onto that channel. Let this thing run. It's going to sell them on the NFT voucher. They'll be like, what's all this about? What's going on? It's going to create a big buzz, an amazing, incredible energy. And absolutely, you want to leverage this channel, ladies and gentlemen. So we're now I'm speaking to all of us as marketers, okay? We got why we want these NFT vouchers, because we all want to make money in the world, right? We got that. But then there's the second part to this, which is like, let's refer some people so they can also do the same. What's in it for me if I refer people to these NFT vouchers? You ready? First and foremost, and this is music to our ears. Can somebody please write this in the text chat? Okay, I want you to write this into the text chat. And I'm going to open up the text chat because I want to make sure that everybody fully understands this. This is our first 100% commissionable product that produces residual income. This is our first 100% commissionable product that basically fuels your residual income. The first one we've ever brought out, everyone. Think about it. What have people been buying over, sign people up once, and they keep buying over and over again? What has it been up till now? G999, right? The commission amount on G999 has been 30% of the commissionable value. So if somebody bought a $99 voucher, $33 was put into the compensation plan, and then 44% was split in 9 levels. Okay. What's the other thing that people were buying over and over again? XLT. Same thing, a 30% commissionable value. For every $99 XLT market voucher, $33 went into the comp plan. This is the first 100% commissionable value product that fuels residual income. People will buy NFT vouchers daily, weekly, monthly, and you will earn residual income. 100% of that value, 44%, goes into the structure, but on 100%, everybody. So this is massive, okay? Take the excitement of G999 XLT and what you were able to earn there, and I want you to multiply this 3.5 times, because that's your earning potential with, in my opinion, a really sexy product, like a great product. We're going to do very, very well with these NFT vouchers because we need them. That's how we get positioned in the world. What do people want? They want to make money coming into crypto. We've got an all-in-one platform. We can help them generate money several different ways in a decentralized environment. So 44% of every NFT voucher goes into the structure, into the 9-level plan. Our compensation plan in GS Partners is 59%, okay? 59%, 44 goes into 9 levels, and the 15% go into our pools. For these NFT vouchers only, not the other products, not the XLT, not the G999, and not the membership, but this product only, the 15% goes into the Lydian World pools, not into the Infinity pool and not into the Blockstar pool, because we got to give liquidity. We got to give people the opportunity to make money in Lydian World, okay? So you'll make it up there, but listen carefully, especially leaders. If you have grown a structure, you got to understand, when you have a 100% commissionable product that is a residual-based product, you guys want to see what I'm talking about? Because I actually have it here on the next slide. And then Joseph did mention, by the way, before I show you the next slide, that yes, in 2022, there's going to be yet another opportunity, okay, in our compensation plan where we can take our already existing structure, split it into 2, which is called a binary, and just start cycling this thing out like crazy one more time. So if you love the Infinity pools where we grow 3 teams, 40% max, let me tell you, how many of you believe growing 2 teams is a little easier than growing 3 teams? How many of you love the idea of growing 2 teams or putting your structure into 2 teams and not having like a 40% and so on and so on? This is going to be an added opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, for the GS Partners compensation plan. Watch for this. This all will be explained in upcoming calls. Right now, it was just decided by Joseph, agreed upon by the council, and all it is just more opportunity for you to generate more, okay? The partner bonus will go away. We just did not somehow click with the partner bonus. It came too late. It was kind of in the middle of the year. It just never really worked. So we yanking that out. It might already be yanked out by now. If not, it'll definitely be yanked out before December 19th. So don't worry. And it will be replaced by this binary. Okay. So that is that. Now let's go back and look at income potential for these NFT vouchers. Here's what it looks like, just first numbers. For every $100, and I know we don't have a $100 voucher, but just bear with me. For every $100 in NFT vouchers, here's how it looks like. 18% level 1, which means if you made the referral, you made $18. That's 100% commissionable product, okay? If your level 2 made it, the purchase, you would make 4%, $4 on every 100. Level 3, $3. Level 4, $2. Level 5, $2. Level 6, $2. Level 7, $3. Level 8, $4. And level 9, $6. That right there is a 100% commissionable product, ladies and gentlemen. And if you like it this way, let's take a look at what it actually looks like when you put it down and you start to apply it. So this is a duplication projection, and this is based on 3. 3, who sponsor 3, who sponsor 3, who sponsor 3, and on down 9 levels. So if all they ever did was bring 3 people in, and they taught those 3 people to get a membership, get a pack, acquire assets, $188, let's say a month, okay? Every month, get your NFTs, get your NFTs, get your NFTs, get your NFTs. And people, like I said, they're going to do daily, weekly, monthly. But if all they did was do this monthly, a $188 NFT, positioning them in the world, building up their NFT portfolio, and you grew this structure, everyone, look at what your monthly income would be. $287,978.40 in a month. What if your team was duplicating this weekly? How about $287,000 a week? What if your team was on fire, I don't know, and was doing this daily? How about $287,000 a day? Okay, I know what you're thinking. Okay, these are big numbers, Nitsa, this never works. Okay, then I'll tell you what, fail it by 90% then. If you don't believe it works, I challenge you to fail it. Fail it miserably. 90%, get it right by 10%. Can you teach your teams to continue to save in assets? Can you teach your teams to continue to accumulate NFTs? How's 28 grand a month? How's 28 grand a week? How's 28 grand a day? Or let's break it down like this. 3 who get 3 who get 3. A team of 39 people, with you 40 people. And you simply teach these people to acquire $188 worth of their NFT every single month. They're building slowly, okay? Little bit of disposable income, you know, they're rearranging because they're building in assets, they're wealth building, and that's what they're doing. They're bringing it into NFTs for their own NFT collection, but also to get positioned in these income opportunities. Look at these first 3 levels, everybody. 101 for your referrals, 67, 68 for their referrals, and another 152 for their referrals. This is over $300 a month on a team of what? 40 people? How many people in the world could use an extra few $100s a month, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. You know what we've been teaching our community, haven't we? We've been showing, look, guys, get serious about your wealth building. Find a way where you can and try to put aside $500 a month. Try. Now, I know for some it's a big stretch. I get it, okay? But we've been, teaching the community, wealth build, get yourself, if you don't have $10,000 and $20,000 in one lump sum, then do it $500 a month over time. We've been teaching the community that. And we've been teaching the community on a 30% commissionable value product. Now let's do the same with 100% commissionable value product. Do you realize $500 a month in assets? Teach your team. And in this example, you got 3 and you taught those 3 to do the same. Everybody's got to go get 3 and teach them to put aside $500 in NFTs every single month and build wealth in the world. Build up their NFT portfolio while they're getting positioned in the world for multiple income streams. $765,900 a month. $500 a month. Now you're going to have some that are going to do that weekly. $765 a week. You're going to have maybe, okay, daily. Now you say, come on, daily. Guys, I'm going to tell you something right now. The assisted trading, $1,000 in trade, you're going to need approximately $50 worth of NFTs for 1,000 in trade. For 2,000 in trade, you're going to need $100 worth of NFTs monthly. Look, if you had $1,000 in trade, okay, 1,000, and that 1,000 was generating 100 to 200 a month for you, would you spend $50 to make $100 to $200 in free money? If there was an ATM machine where you put in 50 and it spit out 100 or 200 each time, how often would you do that? I know. You know what? I would find a way to literally attach myself to that ATM. I would not leave that ATM all day, all night, twice on Sundays, 5 times on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. Guys, we're talking about trading. Now, you're going to have some people on your team, maybe not you, but your team, as it builds out, you'll have some people that will trade $10,000. Maybe they want to generate an extra $1,000, $2,000 a month. For some people, that's an income for them. They could stay at home with that. We'll be able to show them to put $10,000 into that automated trading and make potentially that type of money. So for $10,000, you need $500 a month. Would you, if you're getting 1,000 to 2,000 back, would you put 500 in to get 1,000 to 2,000 back? I ask you the question, would you put 500 in to get 1,000 to 2,000 back? Of course you would, okay? So this is why I say, fail this example. You're gonna have some that'll do 500, you'll have some will do 100 a month, you have some that are gonna do 1,000. You're gonna have that odd person that'll come in and put $100,000 into that trading because they're looking to make 10 to 20 grand a month. But you know what? On that 100,000, they got to have $5,000 worth of NFT vouchers. Those are the trading credits. So yes, you'll have some that'll do 500, you'll have some that'll do 100, you'll have some that will do thousands. So look at this potential, everybody. This right here, it is game over. It's game over for everybody who's building a structure in GS Partners. First time, 100% commissionable value product. I'm so excited. Look, nothing changes. What's our business building system? Our business building system is GAS. G stands for get a package. We're going to become a membership. Get a membership. That's your G. You need a membership to take part in GS Partners, period. You heard Joseph talk about a $25 a month membership. How many of you have got your membership coming up for expiration? How many of you do? Okay. If your membership is coming up for expiration in December or January, February, maybe you just bought a membership or you upgraded recently. You got a full year. Don't worry about it. But some people are up for expiry when? December, January. So guess what? How many of you would rather pay $25 a month than have to fork out, I don't know, $1,000? Would you like that? $25 a month? Guys, get a membership, simple. What do I need? $25 a month. I'm in, boom. Now start acquiring your assets. NFTs, hey, this whole program is fueled by G99. Make sure you got some of those. And the GSL card, of course, will be a separate product, as it has been. Acquire assets and S share with everyone. Our business building system continues with gas. The account is the account. That's the vehicle. We got to add gas to make that vehicle go to wherever our dreams are and whatever our destination is, as far and as wide as we can possibly imagine. Add gas and go. How many of you like the sounds of this simplified way of getting people started? Ladies and gentlemen, I am stoked about a $25 a month membership, and I'll tell you why. Because everybody can do it. Everybody can do it. And it's going to provide yet another residual income stream. We're coming up to the end. Number 6, limited time promotions between now and December 26th. Remember, we've got a few things on the table. We're wrapping it up. We're wrapping up the year. We're wrapping this up, everybody, so we can start 2022 and make these dreams come true. XLT daily rewards for Explorer, Pathfinder, and Legend continue. Okay, so anybody who buys an Explorer, Pathfinder, or Legend, and I know some of you might be thinking, I just bought a Legend pack the other day. What does this mean? You got a whole year. You got 432 XLTs. Multiply that by $25 to $30. That's what those XLTs are worth. An absolute bargain, ladies and gentlemen, okay? For these packages, Explore, Pathfinder, Legend. The Explorer costs what, $3,000? How many do we have in there? 144 XLTs. Do the math. $25 per 144. What do we have? There's the cost of your Explorer pack right there. The card is free. The Blockchain Academy is free. The DeFi voucher is free. Everything else is free. The XLTs alone in these packages. So don't wait. If I got somebody, you better believe there's 30 days left to get these XLT rewards. Why not? I'll take free money all day long. So that wraps up December 19th, the XLT daily rewards, and we should be wrapped up. We should be also with packages by then. Drive with 5, the 500 Lydian Lions and the 100 legacy points also expire December 19th. So take advantage. Guys, we're buying for $963. We've got a $25 to $30 potential XLT token in 3 months from now. Do the math. Tremendous opportunities. NFT market vouchers, that's obviously where it's at. Get the bonus Lydian Lions, get the bonus legacy points. We can do that up until December 26th. Then they go away. And positions in the world for half price. These are the current promotions that are front and center, that have a lot of value right now for us to take advantage and for us to do the same with our team. Chairman's bonus. Joseph Hite one more time out of the blue, just bam, putting $1 million on the table for those who are all in, literally sold out on Lydian World. If you've been building Lydian World, if you've been building your positions in Lydian World, everybody, the top 3 positions in Lydian World will split $1 million. One of the criteria is you have to have at least 1 presidency. Tomorrow, the next day, all the details about this $1 million prize will be brought out. But the whole idea is build, get as many positions as possible, at least 1, go for it. $1 million to be split between 3 people. One more time, let's think about it. December 26th, on our chairman's birthday, he is going to bless 3 people with $333,333. In crypto, I won't speak for Joseph Height. He's got it all worked out for you, and watch out over the next 24, 48, 72 hours as that information comes into our back office, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an amazing Christmas season. I really hope, guys, and I tell you, I have a hunch now. I don't, I have a hunch because I never ever accept anything but victory. So even the fact that we've got less than 30 days to get, 6 million XLTs sold, I still believe we're going to do it. I really, really do, especially with this new news that was brought out today. Okay. If we do sell out by the 19th, the Super Dream incentive finishes. If we do not sell out by the 19th, the sales stop, okay, because it'll go on the open market, but the Super Dream incentive continues until the 18th of March of next year. Finally, everybody, my last little bit of information is this, and I'm going to quickly roll through this and we are done. I thank you so much for your time, your attention. I hope that you have gained value from our session here tonight. I realize we've been together for 2 hours after a full day, and some of you were with me previously when we did this, and then in the call. It's been a day of education. Guys, we got to know what we're dealing with so we can go out and make the most of it. So what was the message that Joseph Height spoke of today? I'm going to roll through these. First thing he said is, hey, it's taken us a few years to bring G999 to the market. G999 was a previous product, a previous project prior to it becoming the G999. There were always kind of vision for this project to have decentralized communications and to have decentralized banking. And guess what? We have it. So the vision of 3 years ago has been actualized, One thing about Joseph Height, he is absolutely, his word is his bond. And he said, to me last night, and I said this on the call, and I really hope that people understood this man, I was asking him, what do you think, what's going to happen with the G999, Joseph, when we roll out this Lydian world? And he started to tell me a lot of the things that he spoke about on the call today. And I said, wow, this is amazing, Joseph. You brought all this stuff together. And you know what he said to me? He said, Nitza, I made a promise. And I told this community that by the end of this year, our G999 will grow. It will be more than what it was a year ago. And I made that promise, and I will stick to that promise, and I will do everything in my power to make that happen. Let me tell you, he is working around the clock to ensure the success of our G999, to give you, me, all of us that hold G999 a nice little victory, our first nice little victory of this year, ladies and gentlemen, and to spearhead us into the new year. December 2020, we launched the G999 blockchain. We talked about that. What did we have? A blockchain producing coins. But guess what also happened, guys? We've been through a lot. We've been through ups and downs this year with G999. In the beginning, we had a lot of people dumping their coins. And you know what? There were people who actually made money. The dumpers made money. Now, I know what you might be, oh, why? Don't worry. Don't ever watch or worry about what other people do. Consider it a blessing, guys. If G999 can bless the lives of many, then it's a wonderful thing, okay? That shows that we take the high road, yeah? And when we do that, and when we focus on what we need to do, let our legal team do what they're doing, we focus on what we're doing, okay, we will win 100%, because ultimately what our, our fan club, often referred to as the haters. Hey, when you got something big, you're going to have haters. When you're super successful, you have haters. People love you and people hate you. And it's just the way it goes. Trust me. Okay. So what do? Do you fight back? Do you spend all your time worried about it? Or do you go out and crush it? I follow a simple mantra. And you know what it is? It says, while other, oh my goodness. Well, there you go. Huh. Crush it while they watch. Let others laugh. While others laugh, you crush it while they watch. Simple. Where we excel is on the scoreboard. And babe, this game is just starting. Okay, so Dumpers made money. Good. All the power to you. For now, our whole community is coming in a big way. Congratulations to those of you that hodled this coin. But the company has always been committed to utility. Please do not think for a moment that we have swayed 1 second away from the mission, away from the vision. The vision was to develop. This year was a year of development to bring utility. Lydian World is mass utility. We have never swayed 1 millisecond from the vision. GS Telecom bringing utility, GS Lifestyle bringing utility, G999 exclusive living bringing utility, and now Lydian World. Joseph spoke about a white label opportunity. Yes, there's been for some time some going on with a company. It's a crypto community with 1 million members, and they are going to work with us through a beta test to basically bring out the white label opportunity. This is going to be happening in the very near future, everybody. We're talking about bringing on board 1 million new users. This is crazy. Think about all the swipes and what that's going to mean. Think about all the membership fees and what that's going to mean. Think about all of the activation fees and what that means. Remember, every single bit of it, some of it goes into the world, some of it goes to burn G999. We're super excited about the white label opportunities. It'll open up for everybody next year, potentially Q1, Q2. We'll be ready to roll it out company-wide. And then top markets in crypto, DeFi, NFT, gaming, decentralized exchange. We have it all under one platform. Talked about the G999 smart contract blockchain coming, where G999 becomes the gas. He's put together a team of 20 additional programmers to develop quickly. So while Alex and the group develops the Lydian World, we got a group that's over here developing this blockchain, everybody. So we're talking many tens of millions of dollars in development, guys, to bring us this opportunity in the early parts, okay, or middle of 2022. It's going to launch around the middle of the year, beginning of the 3rd quarter. We will have the blockchain and then G999 as gas for every single transaction. Our goal has always been increase the supply, decrease the demand. Simple formula. Many companies follow it. It's simple economics. We have always stuck to this plan to increase demand by awareness, to increase demand by some great opportunities we offer with G999 while we decrease the supply. This blockchain, ladies and gentlemen, is going to put the burn on autopilot, and we are going to decrease that supply in a big way. He also put out a little bit of information that got everybody excited. The Lydian Lion coin in preparation. Joseph believes that we will reach $1 billion market cap soon. And by the way, if you hold G999, you will be able to get the new coin. You'll be able to swap, and there will be some very good exchange rates to do that. Not only did he talk about $1 billion market cap for the Lydian coin, but he talked about $1 billion market cap for G999 as well. And he said that he's working on making that happen very, very, very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we do from here? This is super simple. Number one, let's play this game and get our hands on these NFT vouchers like yesterday. Number one, play the game, unlock those market vouchers. Number two, start accumulating all of those market vouchers for the Lydian World Income Opportunities. Number three, remember till December 26th, we still have some great offers. XLT being one, smash that button, drive with 5, continue your drive with 5 so you can get your free Lydian Lions. And number 4, let's end the month strong. We have 8 more days to go. You do it, teach the rest of your team to do it as well, ladies and gentlemen, and I look forward to seeing you at the top. Let's mark it in our schedule. Next Vision webinar, just 9 days from now, the 1st of the month. It'll be December the 1st, not October the 1st, December the 1st. Next big Vision webinar, mark it on your schedule. That is the next online event. And we will see each and every one of you next Monday for our next team huddle call. I want to take an opportunity to say thank you, and also to express my gratitude for each and every one of you. It's been a wonderful year. We've been through a lot. Great times, some frustrating times. We've grown together. We have laughed together, and we're just getting started together. To all of our friends and family in the United States, have a safe and a happy Thanksgiving. May your homes be blessed with great love, great food, where all of you can be together. Always, 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 ladies and gentlemen, express your love for one another, express the joy. We have too much hate speech. We have too many talking heads screaming at each other. We have too much separation. What we need more of is collaboration, more understanding, more patience, and more compassion. We're all learning. I'm no exception. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I love you. I thank you. We'll see you next week. We'll see you out there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for the team huddle. We'll see you guys next week. Bye for now. Bye for now.
Children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to.